Welcome to Celebrity Cars, ladies and gentlemen. We're in Las Vegas. You gotta come see us. You come to Vegas, you gotta come to Celebrity Cars. We got lots of fancy cars in here. You gotta come check them out sometime. Anyway, hey, 2014 Audi R8, the V8 model in a pearl black. I'm not really sure what the exact color is, but it's beautiful. Dark maroon interior, just a little road wear. I don't know how many miles are on it. We're going to find that out together. Welcome to Celebrity Cars, folks. We're located in Las Vegas at 7770 Dean Martin Drive. Like I said, come to Vegas, come see us. We got a car show going on every Saturday morning. Call and inquire. It's all kinds of cool stuff. I'm your living, breathing condition report if you've never been to Celebrity Cars. So what I do is I go over the condition of the paint, the wheels, the convertible top, the interior. We go for a drive around the block and make sure it does everything it's supposed to do. I don't know what the engine size is. I'm not going to tell you that. I don't know how many horsepower it has. I don't know how many owners it's had. I don't know how many miles are on it currently. You're going to find all that stuff out at celebritycars.com. Please read the description. And then you come along for a ride with me for the video to go over the condition, okay? Maybe you live on the other side of the country. You don't want to get in a car right now. You've been looking for one of these and you're really picky about how the car looks. I'm going to tell you right now, it's obviously a 2014, it's been driven, so it's got normal road wear for a black car. That's it. It's got, you know, a couple of little chips and road wear up front, but other than that, it's beautiful. There's no stories. The V8 sounds so much better than the V10. Sorry. It's beautiful. So come along for the ride with me. And we'll get down here. We'll start on the nose of the car. Right now, you can currently see the road, the normal road wear. All right. Now, Celebrity Cars here. If you look up and the reflection of what you're looking at right now, you see a skylight, and you see those little lights next to it. They're these fancy fluorescent. I don't know what you want to call them. Lights that we just had put in. And with this, they reveal everything. If this were parked outside in the sunlight, you might see a couple of these little bumps, but nobody's going to go, you know, look at them all. You just don't see that out in the normal daylight. So we're kind of under a magnifying glass here, and that's what we want. Okay. All right. We're going to go outside. You'll see it outside. You'll see it driving down the road. You don't see any of this stuff. Okay. Headlights are beautiful. The front grille is as good as new. The lower valance down here, I'm going to run my finger across the bottom, all the way across down here to the end. There's a small scrape over here on this corner. This is common, okay? Maybe a small one over here, but I don't feel any big gashes. The ones you want to worry about are kind of like up here, and I don't feel any, all right? The grates underneath the headlights, plastic suckers in here. They're all nice and black still. This headlight is very nice as well. Just a hair road wear on. They're not perfect. But surprisingly enough, all of this down here is really, really sharp. You get up here, you get to see some of those imperfections in just the normal road wear. You work your way back up the hood just a bit, and they get much fewer, and it really is solid, beautiful pearl black paint. There's no great big gouges or scratches or any of those things. This is all very normal wear. Let's work our way down the driver's side since the light always shines over here much more. The windshield, telltale sign with a little supercar like this, folks. If the windshield looks like that, then you know that this has had some extra fun in it. This windshield is not like that. This is a very normal windshield. There's maybe the most minor rock chip here and there, but they're the most minor. Nothing needs to be repaired, okay? All one good solid sheet of glass. Gasket around it looks good. The silver up here, you can see that looks really sharp, so you're in good shape there. I see a small scratch right here. See, this is the kind of thing that I'm going to be pointing out to you guys. We see little things like that. See, it's just as long as the front of my finger. It's right there. I can put my fingernail in it. It's a bummer, but it is what it is. Let's work our way down the side here. This is a beautiful fender. All one piece. All this lines up really nice. The wheels have a a cross between a tan and a silver and a gray. And they're super sharp. They're in pretty darn good shape, these wheels. This one in particular has no curb rash on it, but you can see some of this strange, really light clear coat is starting to disappear a little bit. I only see it right here on this particular wheel, but just in locations that's very hard to see. But that's what I'm here to show you, to be picky about these things, so you're comfortable with your purchase. I'm looking down the entire driver's side door, and it really looks beautiful. All the way down here along the side, I like to run my hand down here and make sure this wasn't curb jumped or anything like that. You know, you don't want one of those. Sorry, but you don't. It's dirty, but it's all nice and smooth down there. You got nothing to worry about. I mean, there's a couple itty bitty little marks, okay? This is just normal road wear from just driving down the road. This is a black car, you're gonna get that stuff. Down here, there's another little minor mark right there. Looks like maybe somebody put some touch-up paint down there in that little corner down there. Tastefully done. Might need a little scoop of polish on top of it to shine it up a little bit. I'm being really picky. Working my way down the car, all of this is beautiful down here. Rear wheel, driver's side, curb, no curb rash over here either. And this wheel looks great. It's got, you know, that mixture of like a gray and with a slash gold in it. It's really sharp, really, really sharp. I think these wheels are kind of sort of something you need to see in person, folks. I mean, they're really cooking for this car. Okay, up here, this upper sill here, all this looks beautiful. Okay, back here, I don't know, the wind throws a rock up, lands back here, you get a couple small little nicks. If the camera's good enough, and I'll get my hand out of the screen because I know it messes with your focus. I've noticed that from watching these videos. I try to make you good videos, folks. Up on this lower sill here, or upper sill above the engine compartment, you see a couple little marks. They're just really small. There's no story behind it. It's just, you know, rocks work their way up over the back of these things, believe it or not. This is not the first one that we've seen a couple little marks back here. But other than that, I mean, really the paint looks great. All this looks good. I'm going to spin it around now so we have the back end of the car facing our camera, and then we get the good light on the passenger side here so we can dissect that as well. Okay, let's look at the rear end of this thing, make sure nobody backed into anything. Once again, all these panels line up really nice. Got a little leftover wax in there, sorry. Exhaust pipe looks great. I don't see nobody's backed into anything back here. These louvers are delightful. The rear tail lights look great. Emblem in the back looks great. Obviously, we don't have really a trunk back here, so there's no reason for luggage to come in and out. That would be up front. You know, a couple really mild marks here and there, just from like a microfiber towel. These are just surface scratches. You go get your favorite polish out of your garage and then throw some wax on the back of this car. Take away 3/4 of those little scratches. Okay, let's work our way down up the passenger side, if you will. All this looks great back here. Couple really small, minor marks just from a microfiber towel, folks. Every once in a while, but other than that, it's just beautiful, shiny paint. Maybe a small mark there and a small one there. Rear wheel tire, no curb rash, beautiful. I don't see any of that peeling over here. Okay, upper sill here, all looks good. Gas tank looks good. All this upper level here, all this upper sill here looks fabulous. Door handle looks good. Might be a small scratch in there. Super, 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 super small. You get the idea of what I'm doing here for you folks, right? Good. Just some extra crud that came up off the road. I don't know what that is. That's coming off. Okay, just some crud down here. It's all good. Oh, I didn't. Yep, goods. There's a small mark right there, super small. Being really picky here for you folks. You can see everything in black. So when I don't talk for a minute, that's a really darn good sign. And then you get back up to the front hood here, this wheel and tire. This is the most popular one to curb. Nothing. We're good with all the above. Okay, well, that was kind of fast. Oh, let's look at this convertible top because we're going to put it down. Just come on over, Danny, if you could, and just you know, do a quick pass. I've got. It's terrific. If I see anything, I'll yell. No, it's all solid. I don't even see any rips thinking about starting. Solid black top. Well, there you have it. Let's. I'm gonna. Oh, we can leave this right where it is, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, now you're going to get a chance to see the operation of the convertible top. I'm going to start it real quick so you get to hear it because your ears have now been focused to my microphone, and you get a real good idea what this thing sounds like. So, do I have the key? Oh, the key. The key. Watch. So follow me over here, folks. Check this out. We didn't get this listed yet, but look. I got finished shining it up yesterday. DeLorean, it's beautiful, it's incredible. Anyway, okay, back to the Audi. You V8 guys, you know exactly what I'm talking about here. You get that win from a V10, which is cool. But I'll take the V8, thank you very much. All right, here goes the top. It's doing its thing. Got to make sure this is operational as well. Make sure everything does its thing. And look at that. Okay, so now you got the gist of what's going on there. I'm going to shut it back off because now we're going to talk about the interior. Sheesh. Dark maroon. I don't know what you call this color. The doors are, I want to use a word here, but I got to be sure. All right. The doors are terrific. All the buttons look good. All the white on the buttons look good. Carbon fiber, super sharp. I don't see any scratches. Beautiful black paint, beautiful sill in here. You know, this is where you get a whole bunch of marks getting in and out. I can see some faintly, but I mean, obviously this is, normally you got one good one, you know, but there aren't any. So this is real sharp getting in and out. Door jambs are beautiful. This plastic, maybe a hairline, something in here. Can't really see it. The seat, if you could come over my right shoulder and look back this way, that would be awesome. I'll get out of your way. So there's a little bit of wear here, but the stitching has not come apart. It's not even thinking about it. It's got a little bit of just some simple wear of getting in and out this bolster. This is, you know, everybody knows. So a little bit of wear there. I would presume this is a little bit of wear here, but again, it's all super solid. Listen up. Super moisture, filled with a ton of moisture left. Everything feels terrific. Everything's solid and smooth. Okay, let's see what's next. Dashboard looks terrific. The center console. I'm just gonna let the camera kind of sort of do its work here, guys, because I got nothing to say except it's super hot. I don't see any stains. Carpet's good. Let's go open the passenger side door, see what's going on over there. Beautiful. The screen looks good. I see a couple little, like, I don't know, are they scratches in that? What is that? Nah. No, screen looks good. little bit of wear on the screen, but nothing to be concerned about. This back wall here all looks great. This passenger seat, quite frankly, doesn't even look sat in. Maybe somebody sat in it. Carpet looks beautiful. The plastic over here, obviously, you know, you don't get in and out of the passenger seat as much as you do the driver's side, so this does look better. So the sills are beautiful. Carbon fiber, super. This passenger side door looks like it's never been touched. That was the word I wanted to use over there. Perfect. Couldn't say that about that door over there. No particular reason really, but this door is absolutely perfect. You know, your hand rests and, you know, there's a little, you can, hey, I'm particular. That's what I'm trying to do for you folks. So you don't have to get in the car and come see it. You can just take this one home. Let's make sure it runs and drives first though. So we're gonna get ready to go do that, man, in the next second, because I don't have anything else to talk about back here. Your motor's back down in here. You're on your own on looking at the motor. But once again, celebritycars.com will lead all the details. How many owners, miles, all that kind of stuff. We're going to find out how many miles it's got in a couple minutes. Let's go for a quick ride. We'll be right back. Okay, folks, so as promised, we're out here outside Celebrity Cars in this 2014 Audi R8 with the V8 in it. You get to hear how awesome it sounds in just a minute. But we're out here in the sunlight, the carbon fiber, the dashboard, everything, the console, everything we talked about earlier looks really sharp in here. Looks barely used and ready for a new owner. Let's go for a ride, make sure it does everything it's supposed to do. Keys in the ignition. Gauges are waking up. We got the radio working. I'm gonna put my seatbelt on here real quick. Gonna move my seat forward, power seats. I'm a little far away from the gas pedal here. My park brake is currently on. We got the idea.
Are incorrect.
Radio works great, lots of bass, that sounds good. Got it turned off. I'm gonna put the park brake down. It's currently slid over here into neutral. I'm not gonna play with any paddles today. We're gonna put it in drive. We're gonna hit the gas pedal. And again, look for wobbles, look for brakes, bent rims, all those things. If I feel anything weird, I'm gonna tell you about it. Arrow all to it. Engaging first gear, my foot's off the brake, off we go. Guess I am shifting forward. There's 2. 3. 4. 5. I'm up to about 45 miles an hour. I'm gonna hit the brakes here real good. Let's see what happens. 3, 2, and 1. One of the strongest sets of brakes I've applied in a long time. Just drove a Porsche a little while ago. Amazing stopping power. This is just secure comfort. This thing's going to stop when you ask it to stop really fast. It was very strong. No vibration, no mysterious sounds from the calipers or rotors or anything. This is in wonderful shape here. My foot's back on the gas pedal. We're gonna play with the shifter, I guess so. We're gonna play with this one today. Oh, I see where to slide it over there in the automatic section. I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna put this over in automatic so I don't have to play with these gears and let it do what it wants to do. We get in so many different cars here, Celebrity Cars, it's kind of difficult to remember how to use each car's functions. Okay. Gonna wait for these cars to go by. Temperature gauge all looks good. Voltage looks excellent. Everything's happy in here, nice and cool. Okay, we just let that big truck go by. Foot's back on the gas. That's a V8 sound. My foot's back on the brake. Kind of hard. There was a hair wobble in the brakes when I applied the brakes. The road's kind of bumpy out there, but nothing for me to, jump up and down about. I did not floor it just now when we heard the exhaust sound and such. I had a good applying pressure on the gas pedal here. But I did not I didn't floor it by any means. What a fast car. What a nice car. So far, so good here at Celebrity Cars. 26,511 original miles. Everything looks great, nice and smooth. I can't wait to drive it again. But right now, I got to go put it back in the showroom and wait for your phone call. CelebrityCars.com is going to give you all the insights. Owners, Carfax, all that fancy stuff. And then if you see something you didn't like or you've got a couple additional questions, give us a call, 702-818-1031. We'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.